Hey, how's it going? Thanks for checking out the channel. Today, I have two more boxes of the 2026 Topps Series 1 Celebration. Again, got these at my local Dick's Sporting Goods. These boxes have been pretty fun so far. Really enjoying them. Got a lot of good stuff. No autos or anything like that, but parallels galore. So if you like that, these are great boxes here for that. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Um, yeah. And again, for anybody looking for top loader sleeves, check out my code for cardshells.com. Give them a try if you haven't tried them yet, or if you're wanting to try them. Get you 10% off your first purchase. No minimum purchase required. So just head over to cardshells.com and use RGL Sports 1 for 10% off. I really strongly encourage you that you do that. Give them a try. You know, if you don't like it, that's okay. But you never know until you try. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let's start it on this side here. All right. Okay, so we got Sugano, Castellanos, Rodon, Kyle Teal, Braves, Batty, Dylan Cruz, Dodgers duo, Shohei and Yamamoto, Athletics, Acuna Jr., and Brian Wu for the confetti celebration. And we got Shohei Ohtani and Stars MLB, Game Day Drip, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., and Mariner Moose. All right, Detmers, Best, Peters, Kramer, Wheeler, Nelson, Jeffers, Acuna, Brown, Kirk, Francisco Lindor, big ticket players, Jacob Wilson, Stars of MLB, Shohei Ohtani, 8-bit ballers, that's a nice one, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on perennial All-Stars. I'd love to see these in parallel version. That'd be nice. Okay, so we have Sheneman, Riley, Cam Schlittler, Benintendi, Peralta, Luzardo, and Webb, Adele, Vaughn, Maxwell, Soler. We have San Diego Padres for the Topps opening day, parallel. Carson Weisenhunt for the confetti celebration. Aaron Judge, times of the game. And Mrs. Met on New York Mets. Followed by Game Day Drip of Corbin Carroll. Right. Get these here. All right. Troy Melton, Matthew Boyd, Spencer Horwitz, Yu Darvish, Carson Seymour, Matt McLean, Yastrzemski, Phillies, Ober, Marcelo Mayer, Christian Moore on a 91, and Stars of MLB, Samuel Basallo, Roman Anthony, 8-bit ballers, that's another nice one, and Christian Yelich, perennial All-Stars. Okay. All right, so we got Gonzalez, Adames, Garcia, Goodman, Merrill, Edman, Cortez, Riley Judge Pascantino, Navarez, and Tariq Skubal for the hollow foil. Confetti Celebration, Tyler Freeman. Shohei Ohtani, tied to the game. Mascot for the White Sox. And Owen Casey on the 8-bit baller. That's pretty cool. Tariq. All right. All right. Roman Urias, Sosa, Perkins, Miller, Morales, Lively, Rayleigh, Jeremiah Jackson, Strom, Otto Kemp, Profiles, Francisco Lindor, Stars MLB, Mike Trout, Ice, Game Day Drip, Shohei Ohtani, and Mr. Red for Cincinnati Reds. So some good names on these inserts and parallels here. Digging it. All right. Right. Sean Murphy, Will Warren, Kyle Freeland, William Contreras, Nolan McLean, Jordan Beck, Josh Young, Owen Casey, Lennon Sosa, Kolek, confetti of Adolis Garcia, Tariq Skubal, Stars of MLB, Carson Williams, 8-bit ballers, and PCA. Just the base. So far the 8-bit ballers been pretty good as well. I mean, so far some pretty good rookies. Go on to the left side here. All right, Soriano, Joe Ryan, Kobe Mayo, Will Perfito, Avila, McKinstry, Pepe Oates, Nathan Church, Backus, Ginn, Shade Mayfield on first pitch, Bryce Harper, Stars MLB, Jack Caglione, 8-bit ballers, and Juan Soto, perennial All-Stars. Perennial All-Stars. Yep. Okay. So again, Jack Caglione. All right. All right. Schwarber, Ohtani, Soto, Harper, Pena, Cavallero, Sugano, Castellanos, Ryan Ritter, McMahon, Jacob Mizorowski, and we got Ronnie Henriquez on the hollow foil, and the celebration confetti, Will Warren, followed by a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. tied to the game, Ace, Blue Jays mascot, and Ken Griffey Jr., the 8-bit ballers. That's actually really nice. Okay, Skubal, Henriquez, Cabrera, Garcia, Wood, Snell, Smith, Athletics, Bello, James Wood. This is 34 out of 99. So there should be a green. Yep. Nice. Big ticket players. James Wood on the green. Haven't seen one of those. Yoshinobu Yamamoto in the 91. Gunnar Henderson, stars at MLB. Game Day Drip, Correa, and TC Bear for the Twins. Wow, that's actually really nice. Okay, corners look good, so that's awesome. Wasn't moving around all crazy in the pack. Okay, very cool. All right, let's continue. Brewers, Dela Cruz, Contreras. Royals, Gunnar Henderson, Gavin Sheets, Chad Stevens, TJ Friedel, O'Neill Cruz, Bradley Rodriguez, Jacob Melton on a celebration, confetti, Yordan Alvarez, stars MLB, Bobby Witt Jr., 8-bit ballers, and Shohei Ohtani on the perennial All-Stars. So I could slide him in there. Yep. Okay. All right. Almost through this one here. 3 more packs. Okay. Mauricio Dubon, Dalton Varsho, Jimmy Crooks, Hernandez, McCreevy, Duvall, Siegler, Burke, Donovan, Astros. We have Christian Yelich and Greatest Hits, landscape version. Mookie Betts, Titans of the Game. Philly Fanatic, Philadelphia Phillies. And Gabe Day Drip, Ellie Dela Cruz. It's really cool. All right, 2 more here. And then box 2. Aaron Judge, Kerry Carpenter, Toronto Blue Jays, Nolan Shanuel, Johan Duran, Jack Leiter, Drew Gilbert, Riley Green, Bobby Witt Jr., Mookie Betts, Bo Naylor on the confetti celebration, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., stars of MLB, Kyle Teal on the 8-bit ballers, and Chris Sale. Okay. All right, last pack out of this box. That was a pretty good box. Not gonna complain there. Lau, Masick, Lopez, Campbell, Schwarber, Alonso, and Soto, Butler, Smith, Bubba Chandler, Young, Trey Turner on the rainbow foil, Mickey Mantle on the 91, James Wood on Titans of the Game, Rosie Red for the mascot, and Bryce Harper for perennial All-Stars. Okay, so that concludes box 1. Let's go ahead and get into box 2. Finish this off. Thank you again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. If you're still watching, enjoying this little break with me. I always get excited any product like this I get a chance to open. Like I said, I was just really fortunate that there's some available, and took advantage of that for sure. Okay. All right. Get these out of the way. There's base. I have so much base. It's crazy. Okay. So we'll start on this side. Don't have much room on there, so I might have to put some on top. Joe Ryan, Kobe Mayo, Schwarber, Ohtani, and Soto, McCreevy, Blue Jays, Shanuel, Smith, Sheets, Williams, Gilbert, Nolan Arenado, 991. Stars MLB, James Wood, Julio Rodriguez, Game Day Drip, and Pause for Detroit Tigers. Okay, Skewball, Henriquez, Duran, Campbell, Schwarber, Alonso, and Soto, Stevens, Friedel, Doval, Freeland, Devers, David Peterson, Celebration, Ron Acuna Jr., Stars of MLB, Derek Jeter, 8-Bit Ballers, and Tariq Skubal for the Perennial All-Stars. Okay. Edward Cabrera, Brewers, Ellie De La Cruz, Butler, Batty, Siegler, Burke, Leiter, Bubik, Lauer, Cody Bellinger, Greatest Hits, Ron Acuna Jr., Tied to the Game, Orbit for the Houston Astros, and Jose Ramirez, Game Day Drip. Okay, Dubon, Varsho, Cruz, Dodgers Duo, Tony Yamamoto, Kramer, Drew Gilbert, Green, Smith, Peyton Tolley, Altuve, Chandler Simpson, Celebration, Juan Soto, Stars of MLB, Acuna Jr., 8-Bit Ballers, and Freddie Freeman. Okay, Jimmy Crooks, Aaron Judge, Kerry Carpenter, Zach Wheeler, Cam Schlittler, Benintendi, Bubba Chandler, Nelson, Kershaw, and we have Sean Gibson Long for the Rainbow Foil, Tariq Skubal, 191, Mike Trout, Titans of the Game, Billy the Marlin, Miami Marlins, and Bryce Harper, 8-Bit Ballers. Okay. All right. Josh Lowe, Masek, Darvish, Seymour, McLean, Jeffers, Acuna, Peralta, Luzardo, Webb, Gray, Red Sox, and Style and Smiles, youngsters, Storm, Beantown. So I think that's Anthony and Mayer. It's a nice one. Devers, Stars at MLB, Game Day Drip, Ron Acuna Jr., followed by Mascot, Baltimore Orioles. Okay. All right. Lopez, Rodon, Kyle Teal, Adames, Garcia, Adele, Vaughn, Yastrzemski, Yoshida, Marsh, Shohei Ohtani on a big ticket players. Like that one on that green. That's a nice one though. Jack Caglione on the Stars MLB. 8-Bit Ballers, Mike Trout, and Paul Skeens on Perennial All-Stars. Okay, last pack of this side. Off to our left side, then we'll be done. Will Warren, Jacob Melton, Riley, Judge Camarino, Alex Bregman, Yamamoto, Cubs, Nito, Jacob Mizorowski, Athletics, and Will Clark turned around. Oh, what? Get out of here. Oh, it's a little bit of... Well, it wouldn't matter because I am a Giants fan, even though it's kind of roughed up here. Yeah. Will the Thrill on a 5 of 5. Oh boy, I really wish that wasn't. Look at how beat up that is. Hopefully anyone else that pulls a low numbered card, especially on this, doesn't have that same issue. I mean, like, I'm going to keep this no matter what. I'm not selling it, but that's kind of unfortunate. All right. Let's stop messing with it. Okay. Get it in the sleeve. That is amazing, but yeah, it's pretty beat up. So yeah, hopefully nobody else gets a card like this, especially if it's 5 of 5, or even 1 of 1, and possibly also autographed. If you're trying to, you know, sell it or whatever. But for me, this is going to be my collection. So that is a great card. I'm going to go ahead and put that right there. Okay, let's continue. Palencia on the Celebration. Guerrero on the Stars MLB. Kyle Teal and Chris Sale. Yeah, that really sucks that those corners are that beat up. And I think it's just, I don't necessarily think it's like the pack, just the manufacturing process, especially when you do the parallels. I wouldn't doubt that some other parallels on the 91s kind of have the same kind of issues. Let me know if anybody's pulled any other parallels on the 91s. You know, that corner is just all crazy. It's not falling apart, just chipped really, really good. So, but it still looks fantastic. Braves, Detmers, Goodman, Miller, Morales, Phillies, Merrill, Edman, Fuentes, Singer, Colson Cowher on the Celebration, and Gunnar Henderson, Mascot for the Athletics, and Game Day Drip Jackson Cheerio. You know, that's why I think it's always good to record stuff you open, whether it's, you know, something you bought online, especially, or at the store or a local card shop, just so you have some justification if the card's really damaged or you're missing something that was promised in the box. You know, anything that says on average, you're not promised anything. But, you know, that, again, it's okay. Vest, Peters, Sheneman, Freeland, Contreras, McLean, Cortez, Lively, Webb, Adams, Kafis on the 91, Harper, Stars at MLB, Jack Caglione, 8-Bit Ballers, and Juan Soto. All right, 4 more packs left. Okay. Cal Riley, Michael Harris, Anthony Volpe, Rayleigh, Jeremiah Jackson, Jordan Beck, Kyle Mazzardo, Ben Williamson. 2 backwards cards. Okay, one's a Jackson Holiday. See what they are. So this is, okay, Topps opening day. And this one is Jose Soriano. Okay, so just the hollow foil. So that opening day one was the bonus insert. Jesus Luzardo on the Celebration. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on Titans of the Game. Ace for the Blue Jays. And another Ken Griffey for the 8-Bit Ballers. Okay, 3 more packs. All right, so Troy Melton, Matthew Boyd, oops, wrong file. Horowitz, Cole Young, Mason Miller, Jace Young, Owen Casey, Austin Riley, Bernabel, Stevenson, Corbin Carroll on the profiles, Stars at MLB, Gunnar Henderson, Carlos Correa, Game Day Drip, and TC Bear on the Mascot. 2 more packs. Okay. Gonzalez, Urias, McCutcheon, Burns, Phillies, Wells, Brady House, Wilson, Bailey, Backus, Bryce Matthews, nice on the celebration. Yordan Alvarez on Stars of MLB. 8-Bit Ballers on Bobby Witt Jr. and Shohei Ohtani. Okay, last pack. Thanks again for tuning in. Really appreciate your time. If you watched the video up until this point, please feel free to give a like, subscribe. Give others a little notion that I'm around. If they want to just enjoy, we'll sit back and box opening and stuff. Usually I'm consistent with certain boxes, certain ones, but I'll kind of switch it up sometimes. So just like to make it interesting. I just love opening stuff. So Sosa, Perkins, Murphy, Kikuchi, Schwellenbach, Lewis, Alvarez, Roman Anthony, Ginn, McMahon, Colson Montgomery, 91. That's a nice one. And Mookie Betts on Titans of the Game. Philly Fanatic for the mascot. And Game Day Drip, Ellie De La Cruz. So, yeah, I mean, the James Wood serial numbered is nice for the green on the insert there. I got the Game Day Drip of Shohei. A lot of good 8-Bit Baller vets and rookies. So that's nice. Got 2 of those Shoheis and some other good stuff in here. But this one for sure is the best one for me anyways out of here. Just kind of unfortunate again that it's a little crazy on this side over here. The other sides don't look as bad. It's kind of what I expect out of these full-on color bordered cards. Just that's just a little rough. Now thankfully it's not peeling up all the way. It's just like it was mushroomed right there, kind of. Just a little bit in that corner, but you know, I don't really grade stuff, so I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, this is a great card for the collection. Really happy with that one. 505 bookend on that, so very cool. Very happy with this. So yeah, thanks again. Really appreciate your time. Please feel free to use the affiliate link in the description for cardshells.com. Use code RGLSports1 for 10% off your first purchase. No minimum purchase required. I really recommend these sleeves. They're really nice. You can do a lot with them, especially with the slim fit and the precise fit. Like I said, if you like put them in binders in those sleeves, they fit right in there just fine. Gives it a little extra protection, so it's not just the card on the sleeve itself. I know sometimes that kind of can stick over time, or just depending on what type of 9-pocket holders you're using. But yeah, give them a try if you want. No pressure on that. Just I like them. I enjoy them. I like a slim fit card that's fitting to my cards. I don't like that loose stuff, because if you ever notice, you put it in a storage box, it bends over time. You know, especially if it's a little too much excess. That gets kind of annoying because you got to switch it out. That could damage the card. There's a lot of possibilities. These are pretty great. I will say though, just real quick, if you do put it in some of the white storage boxes, the slim fit is a little bit longer on the top, so when you put it in, it won't quite fit in there. The precise fit will, because it's cut a little bit of this top excess, but this top excess is really ideal when you put it in the top loader. You can try to grab this piece right here and pull it out, or if it's submission grade or something, just pull it out real quick and easy, and everything. But there's other storage options for sure for these. You know, I usually put these in just some top loaders, or even, I don't have them on me, but aside from card shells, I use the really thin, they're an Ultra Pro kind of fitting thing. I forget what they're called. They're a little black box. You get like 25 of them. But those are really good for certain cards as well, because they're really slim fitting as well. Be nice if card shells would make something like that. I think that's a really great kind of storage as well for some basic cards. But yeah, so anyways, I'm just kind of rambling, but thanks again. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.